Happy Sunday afternoon. Dr. Harrington here, Nonprofit 302. I've got to be out of town the first 2 days of this week, so I thought what I'd do is I'd kind of put the video together today and get it uploaded on Blackboard so you can get working. We're almost done. Of course, it's going to be 7.5 weeks. Tomorrow starts week 7. I want you to read chapters 14 and 15 out of the Origo book. Those two chapters deal with strategy. That is leadership strategy. What are the goals and objectives, the steps you take, when you take them. Strategy will make or break an organization. Strategy and the ability to execute strategy will make and break a leader. The difference between a manager and a leader is a manager can vision where the organization wants to go or needs to go and how it's going to get there, and has a very methodically and carefully planned out and executable strategy. Roadmap, if you will, of how to get from point A to point B. You're going to have a quiz this week. This will be the last one. It'll only be over these two chapters, 14 to 15. Again, let me remind you, depth and breadth in the response. I can tell some of you are getting really tired. I've cautioned you before about response fatigue. Again, the way I'm grading you, is how well you answer the question. And if you give me a sentence or two, it's hard for me to guess, and I can't do it well, how well you know the material. So be careful. Also, I want you to watch a brief YouTube video on strategic planning. I just cannot underestimate the importance of strategic planning, how to understand it, how to conduct it, and then lastly, but certainly not least, how to evaluate strategic planning. Was it a good plan? How do you know? What are the salient characteristics of a really good plan? This week you'll only have one reading journal, too. That'll be reading journal number 7. Again, depth and breadth. You're going to be sick of hearing that by the time the semester's over. Next week, make sure that you are on track to finish your course paper. A couple of you have had questions. I've fielded those and haven't heard back, so I guess the responses were fairly good. But next week I'm going to have you read 2 more chapters and then do a reading journal and a discussion board. There will not be another quiz. But you need to be working on your paper. You need to be finishing that up this week. As always, if you have any questions, you need help, you get run up on a snag, contact me. I'll do my best to help you out. Hopefully by now you have registered. For those of you who are continuing, for those of you that aren't graduating or not transferring to another school, hopefully you're registered for classes for next semester. Things are just about full. So if you haven't met with if you haven't met with your advisor, do that as soon as humanly possible. Hope you all, each one of you, I hope each one of you had a good Thanksgiving. We had a great Thanksgiving here. I'm thankful for a lot of things. I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful for your work in this class. I hope you're learning a lot. I'm learning a lot from you by reading your responses to things. So most of you are thinking very deeply about things, and the only way we really learn about anything, including ourselves, is to think deeply. Be thankful, be joy-filled, and if you've got any questions, let me know, and I'll see you at least virtually next week.